Hello you guys, today it's just joy because I do all of this, and today I'm just going to be showing you how we make our profile picture for YouTube, thumbnails and all that stuff. And Jingles would be in this video and she might pop in, but I normally do all of this, so that's why it's just mainly me. In this you need no blender, and it's for beginners because I'm pretty beginner. This is like my 5th time doing it, but I know how to do it pretty well. Well, probably not 5th, probably like 15th or something. First thing you're going to do is just need to get the plugin called Load Character. It is not 25 Robux, don't worry, it is completely free. Although it says it's no longer supported, it is, and it will let you. So now you just need to load in your character. Today we're just going to use an alt of mine called Me-Oh-My-829. I never play on this. Spawn it R6 unless your character is blocky. So now that we have our character, we're just going to do the following. If you don't want this on your head, so just going to humanoid, and you're just going to click a viewer, and you're going to scroll down here and click none. And you're going to remove anything you don't want on her, such as your character, such as your hair or an accessory. And to delete your face, just go down in head and click face, and just click backspace. Re-click it, and there we go. First thing we're going to do is go to face. You just got to go to images, and most faces are in this. You'll find many. There's some by Mugalo, and some even from Royal High, and these are from Royal High. Adopt Me took them out. But there's a lot of stuff. I like Mugalo, so today we're just going to be using one of my favorite faces, the Anime 2. It doesn't look... Oh, I thought it was glitchy for a second, but it's not. Next we're going to do is models, and this is where you add accessories and hair. If you want a Roblox hair but you can't find it, such as the Load Ponies Ombre hair, I don't actually know what it's called, but it won't show the exact hair you want from the catalog when you're in the avatar shop. You just need to do this. Just click avatar, go to the hair you want. We're just going to go to accessories. Here we go. Brave stylish low ponies and caramel ombre. Most likely in the comments, someone who's writing it most likely has the hair, and you'll probably find someone. This person right here has it, and we just need to copy their username and load their character. Spawn R6 unless the person is blocky, and you're just going to do the following. Just go down in Oreo 9, and it's going to take this, and you're going to hold the left part of the mouse and put it into your character. And if that's too hard, just do your right click, just right click and click cut, and then just paste into. Then just delete the character. And as you can see, it's already perfectly put on when you do that, and sometimes you might want to change it a little bit, but I think mine's perfect. Next thing we're going to do is add any accessories. To add some accessories, all you got to do basically is just do what I did before if they're not in here. We're just going to add some... I don't think I'm going to add anything actually. I think I like it. The next thing you're going to do is clothing. Now, the way to find clothing is a lot different. You may find some clothes that you already have in your outfit, you already like the clothes you have in your avatar, or you want to find some clothes in the catalog. I suggest going to a group store in the groups. I'm going to use Tiger. I normally use Tiger or a different one. I can't, what's it called? I'm sorry. No, there's a lot, if you're on PC, there's a lot that's going to show up over here. I'm just going to find any. What we're going to be using today is from Tiger because I really like their clothes. Although they have a lot of stuff, so it's going to kind of be hard. And, oh, this is the group I like. Darn it, left me. I think that's what it's called. I can never remember its name, and there's so many ads for it, so I find it a lot. So it might actually have to be there because I spelled it wrong, probably. Did I? No, I didn't. Yes. I really love this group. So I've seen many ads for it, and I finally started using it, and I really like it. And they have so much stuff that I enjoy. So now we're just going to scroll down and see if we like anything, if we want anything for our outfit. Ooh, I kind of like this. Aurora. Okay, I think we're going to use that and these ripped blue jeans. So the first thing you're going to do, if it's just a pants outfit, which most likely a lot of outfits are, you're just going to copy it right here. As you can see, I'm just going to copy it, and you're just going to go to whatever it was, what I just did was shirt, yes. Then you're just going to go here. You don't need the entire row, you just need that, and if there's any dashes or anything, just delete them. Just click enter on your keyboard, and it should change it. Next, you just got to go to pants, and you just got to do the same exact thing. Alright, just going to do the same exact thing, and it should change it. If you don't like your outfit, you can always change it again, but I think this is the one we want to go to. Next thing is you're just going to make sure you like everything about your avatar. If you want to import a second person or something like that, you can always do it. Just make sure you do it over and over. So next thing you're just going to do is you're going to find a room or wherever you want your person to be in. I think I just want her to be in like a greenhouse or something, or a plant room. There's a certain one that I really like that I used a while ago. It's a plant room. And I just searched up aesthetic and it was there. I think we're just going to use this one. It's not the one I used before, but I think it's really cute. Let's see how it looks. Oh, okay, so let's see. Gotta click it. Oh, okay. Okay, so I don't think we're going to use this one just because I think there's too much going on. Mall. Wait, I'm just going to go back and it should delete everything. So I think the one I want is, I searched up aesthetic and it was there, so let's just do that again. Here we go. Aesthetic greenhouse. It's right here. It's so cute. I really like it. Next, you're just going to go to home and make sure your collision, all of these are off right here. Collision constraints and join surfaces, or else it won't let you do certain things. Oh, and by the way, if you don't want a Roblox hair, just search up wig and there's most likely something. Just going to go up. Just going to make sure everything's cute. Perfect. Now we're just going to move your person. Oh, by the way, you need to import, how I did before, how I got the hair in to her, so it's part of the person. And then you might have to move it a little bit, but make sure it's part of the person so when you're moving it, you won't have to move the other stuff too. Next thing you're going to do is we're going to go over some poses. The pose I'm about to use is super simple, just sitting, because a lot of people want them sitting, and it's super simple. I'll probably make another video just of different poses, but with Jingles actually in it, but this one, it's just going to be a basic one that you're just going to find. We just got to back her up into the chair. We're actually going to put, literally like take her inside the chair. Make sure she's fully even. I'm just going to boost the entire thing up off the chair. And now you're just going to go to the character. You can do whatever you want, by the way. Just going to take the pants. Some things have the lower arms, left lower arm, all that. But mine does. My other computer does, but this one won't let me. So just take the leg, the certain leg that you want. I think I'm going to start the left leg. You just got to bring it forward, down. You may want it to be like kicked. Make sure it's not like in the chair. Make sure it's just like, normal. I think I want mine rotate a bit. Like this. It's going to go up, up. Sometimes I do this. And then bam. Then I think we're just going to move it up a little bit because it's kind of like weird looking right now. Okay. And I think that's good. Now we're just going to take the other leg and do whatsoever with it. It only takes me, the longest it ever took me to do a pose is about 30 minutes. It was probably like my second or first time. It took me a while because I couldn't figure out like anything about it. But now I'm pretty good at it. When you rotate it, you'll probably have to move it again. Just make sure it's not actually, and make sure it's not actually like literally inside of it. We're actually going to move the leg a little bit into the middle-ish. No, we're not going to do that. Just go back to left leg. No, not the left leg, right leg. And then we're just going to, oh, okay. And it will take you a second to learn how to do this. It takes a while. I'll probably make like a separate tutorial with Kendall, with Jingles on it. I just said her real name, really sorry. But like, sorry. Okay. Then you're just going to basically just go, whoop. Then bam, you got it. Next you're going to take the torso. Now, just going to take the torso, turn it a little bit, oh no, just go click the back button just to make sure it does that. Then the torso normally takes me the longest, just because I always end up making some sort of stupid mistake with it. you have to make sure it's truly there, especially if you like certain pants on. You have to make sure that they're absolutely connected. Next thing you're going to do, this part is not super tricky, but can be a little confusing. I hope I explain it correctly. Is the head. What you want to do with the head is you're going to take the braided straight, your hair accessories, and you're going to actually, unless they're a part of like the torso, you're going to actually, I probably should have done this before you move them around, but you're going to import them into what you want, especially if you have hair. It might move it. See, as you can see, it moved mine. But you need to import it into their head, so it will also not move. Sometimes it glitches, but so it also won't move when you do so. Oh, darn. Okay, so the trick with doing hair is I like to look from the back, and like if it's, you know, good, then I know it's probably good in the front too. Always takes you a second with hair, because you never know if you're right or wrong. Okay, I think that's good. I think it might be off just a little bit. I'm such a perfectionist. Alright, so now we're just going to move the head. Sometimes it glitches and will not move the hair with it, but most of the time it's pretty good. The head's not too hard. Sometimes you can't see the bottom one. You just got to trust that you're clicking it, and you just got to get it straight on. It normally takes me a little longer to do. It normally takes me about 2 minutes to finish the head. That's the longest it's probably ever taken me. Just because it's so hard to perfectly put it on. You never know it's like perfect. Now let's unclick it, make sure it's cute. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the arms. Oh, that's the humanoid. Okay. Now that we have the arms are really easy. You can make them, oh no. You can make them swaying, you can make them however you want. Probably make a tutorial, just separate on poses later on, but for now, you just gotta, you know, make sure your thing isn't glitched into it like mine is. So you probably have to like make it sway or something. That's what I normally do. Make it go, ooh. I don't have them holding something, so it actually doesn't like look like super weird. Okay, so she's just going to be holding like a plant or something. And then her right arm, which is going to be a lot easier, most likely, just make sure it's not like actually like literally inside of it. Part of it's like inside of the arm, or else the arm will look like skinnier and weirder. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna try and make the music not too loud, so like you can actually hear my voice. But I just need music because the background noises. Because my brother's watching Naruto. I don't know. What I just do? Oh shoot. We're gonna do something. Okay, so next what we're going to do is you're going to import anything you want actually like in to the character holding. I'm just gonna have her be holding a rose. You know, make some last minute edits, you know? I'm just going to have her be holding this simple little rose by Telox. I hope it. Telox. I'm sorry, I'm not really good at pronouncing names. The creator of this greenhouse, I'll put in the description so you know they have credit. So, you know, sometimes the rose is like too big. Sometimes stuff is too big and you have to make it go down a little bit. Then just back it up. Then sometimes I'll rotate it so you can see like a certain part of it better. I might change her face, to be honest, but we're not going to for now, since this is not my best GFX, since it's a video and it's like sped up a little bit. Next I'm just going to add like a simple cat. A lot of Adopt Me cats are in this game. If I search up cat, there'll probably be an Adopt Me cat. Adopt Me cats, see? We're going to be using the Adopt Me cats. The link to who they are by is in the description. Now we just got to scroll down and get rid of one of the cats. We're just going to put Neo cat. I'm going to go back and we're just going to take this one cat and we're going to, instead of having it there, we're just going to put it into a workspace so it's by itself, and then delete Adopt Me cats and just have the cat. Just going to move it. It's pretty hard. It's not super hard. I normally don't, but sometimes I'll like make my cat sitting That'll most likely be in, if you want to learn more about that, I will put it into the pose video I might make. I'll put in like how to pose these type of things. I might make this dude sitting, which I almost never mind, don't think I am. I almost never do it. I did it like once or twice for a few GFX. Well, my few stuff, so like, I'm just gonna have it like this. Then just make sure everything's correct. Now add some lights, add some things, delete some stuff you don't want in it. Like if you, let's per se you didn't want this rose, you could just delete it, and I guess that greenhouse take you a while to find it, but still. A lot of people name their things, which is like really good because it's a lot easier to delete stuff, and you can import things, you can switch the hair if it's messing you up. And then, oh, my head is not correct, I don't think. Is it? It is not correct. I really hate when I have to redo it. So I gotta redo it. Ooh. Alright, I think that's good. There we go. When you're finally done, you're just going to basically import everything into one model. I would suggest importing it into the model of the room you're sitting in. I would import everything into it. It most likely will not move anything. And what is this effect? Oh, it's this. Okay. Anything you want into it. Now we're just going to right click it and click export selection. Make sure you name it so you actually know what it is. Vid. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't find mouse. Okay. Now we're just going to go ahead and save it. Save in the CH folder. Just click save again. Then normally it'll say it's not responding, Roblox Studio, and you'll have to reclose it and stuff. See, as you can see, my thing says not responding, and then it'll normally just unrespond. Just click X and then discard it and save it all if I want to. But for now, let's just go ahead and open 3D Viewer, the thing I use. It's super great. Just, you can't really, I don't think you can pose in it. I'm not like super great at 3D Viewer. I'm better at, I'm not like super fluent in 3D Viewer. I'm kind of new to it. But I just go to File, and I just click Open, and then I just scroll down to GFX for vid, Open. Sometimes it takes a while for me to actually like load it, but most of the time it takes me like 3 minutes. And then I'll just check on Roblox Studio, exit, save, and then it'll just let me do it. Okay. While you wait, just, you know, a little dance party. Sorry, my thing hasn't been like loading super well. I don't know why. My thing hasn't been loading very well. So, what we're going to do right now... Oh, no. Wait, hold on. Okay. So, sometimes it won't. It'll take me a while to load. So for now, I'm actually just going to end the video. Not like... Oh, there we go. Actually, never mind. I was going to end the video and then restart. Not like restart it, but like actually just like, you know... like pause it and then come when it's actually done, but now it's done. It'll make everything a little darker than it actually is. It might glitch a few things, and then this is how you move it. You're just going to hold both things down. Wait, you're going to hold the right down, so you're just going to be able to move. Then you just got to go. You just got to use the left, and you just got to move it around, and it'll let you. And then use the other one just to move, and then you can scroll. Make sure you like everything. I can't really scroll in here. Okay, so I can't actually scroll very well. Then just make sure you can change your lighting in here. Don't mind the hair, I messed it up, but this isn't my best work. This is just for a video, so it's not like super great. The hair is kind of messed up, but most of the time it's a lot better. I'll show you guys some other finished products that I've actually done in 3D Viewer. But this is the one I've done here. You can, of course, do your stats and shading. You can do your grid and your views and some presets, projection, all that. It takes a while to get a theme. Just make sure your right location is pretty nice, and you can always, like, you know, change the lights, you know, make them pink if you wanted them to be that. That's purple. And then just, you know, move around. Ooh, I kind of like this. Then you just move around, you know, make sure you got everything situated. I only use this one. It's in the bottom second. Just move it around. It's the lightest one. Next thing you're going to do is just go, oh no, what have I done? Okay. Just going to click File again, and just going to click Export Image. Just make just you can switch this, you know, HD 720. Oh, I forgot to mention. Let me go back. Make sure you have your thing angled correctly. Just make sure you have exactly everything you want to have, like this, and then you click export. Pick the size you want it. Normally I do 124 by 124 and 180, and I save it as PNG. Now I normally click transparency, although I'm not like super sure what it does, but I do it. Actually, I'm sure what it does. It's just hard to explain, but I always click it, and I just click export, and it will show this, and you just gotta click GFX for vid, and bam, you got it exported. Now I'm just going to show you a few more things. I'm going to actually reopen 3D Viewer and show you guys a few other things I have done. But if you don't want to see those, goodbye, if you aren't super interested in seeing them. But here's a few other ones I've done. It might take a second to load, so I might have to pause the video during this time. But normally, I've done a few of these. The channel icon was made in this because Blender is pretty, like, I don't know, Blender's too confusing for me. I'm a beginner, I'm a noob. Sometimes it takes a while to load. Just know that I use a Microsoft, and this is called Microsoft 3D Viewer. I'm just going to go ahead. Can I get Microsoft 3D Viewer on a MacBook? Oh, they don't. Can I download? You need an emulator. I'm not going to read the entire thing, but you can search it up if you're interested. Okay, this is the actual channel icon that I made. I used a few nice models, and I used this lighting, I believe. And, I just had, moved how I wanted my camera to be. Then I will actually, after I do that, I will have it saved, and I'll go to something called Pixlr. And I'll just go to this. It's not a download. I think it's a website, and just go to Playful Picture. It's completely free. Don't worry. And then just going to this is the one I used, so don't mind those. I messed up on those completely. Okay, so as you can see, this is like super messed up right here. I fixed that in the actual photo. I added this in the back, but in YouTube it just looks normal. I fixed this. I'm not about to refix it, but I just added in here. I can, to get these, I imported things. How do we do that? I can add images right here, add elements, text, drawings, retouch, like you can remove this. As you can see, I can blur it all. Okay, this is coming out to be really weird, but of course, you can retouch things, blur them if you wanted to. Blur out some background noises, all that you can do. And and you can like sharpen stuff, like my face, stuff like that. And then you can have, wait, what's this again? I'm sorry, I forgot what this is. Liquefy. You can shrink, grow. We're just gonna right here. We're just gonna as you can see, there's a lot of tutorials on how to do stuff like this. So enlarge him. As you can see, I completely messed up on a photo. So you should first, to learn how, you super need to have a starting photo, just know what they are. I might do a tutorial on how to use this, but then to upload it to YouTube, we're just going to go to youtube.com. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and close all these. And then I'm just going to go here, I'm just going to go to your channel. I don't know why it shows my old ugly GFX. Then just going to customize, and bam, you can just, upload it. Oh, and how to save the Pixlr, let me show you guys. Oh, by the way, the Premium Advanced you have to pay for, but this one's I like this one. Go GFX. And then just to save, just click save. Then just name it, make sure I normally do PNG. And that is basically how I make all of our group icons and GFX and photos. So if you are so I hope you enjoyed this, because it was made by beginners, so I haven't explained everything perfectly. But since I was a beginner and I'd use videos made by pros that were for beginners, they don't explain them as carefully because it's a little harder because they're pros, so it's easy for them. But for you, I understand that it can be super duper hard to understand all of them, so I just want to make one that since I was still a sort of beginner, so beginners could learn from beginners, and it would be a little bit more easy to understand. If you have any more questions, I will try to answer them in the comments, such as things like how do I move certain things, how do I pose, anything you want, like how do I import this, how do I export it, anything you didn't understand clearly, any suggestions, all that. And if you want to, me and Jingles profiles are GK Forever and Buckle Baby. So, oh wait, that's a game, sorry. And Buckle Baby. So just like go ahead, and our group will be out in a week because I still have to make the GFX, which I'm still working on. It takes me a while to make GFXs. No, it doesn't take me long. My thing only took me, that one only took me, like, as you can see, it didn't take me super long, but like the one I'm working on is like pretty advanced. It's a lot different than what I've done before. So it's like, you know, it's taking me a few days. I've been working on it for like 2 days now. So it'll be out once the GFX is done. And then basically, go ahead and join it. It'll be in our community post when we have it out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye, Snowflakes.